Um, did you see that Jay-Z had mentioned that he was thinking about incorporating NFTs into Tidal? I don't know if you saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I
What do you think
did.
about that?
I think that's important
Mm-hmm.
and interesting. But I want Jay Z to meet more of the community so he could know how to do it the right way. I feel
Right.
like right now he's working with like the heads of companies and stuff, which is
Right.
great. But when Jay Z starts connecting with us, it's gonna transform his whole understanding of what NFT can do on the long run.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right now cats are just hitting up Jay-Z for the money, but watch when he sees artists like us, he's gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, that's what I wanted to do when I was that age,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so I feel like that's gonna really transform his mind. But I'm hyped. I feel like Tidal needs that, and the fact that Twitter and Tidal are working together now, that's coming up soon. That's
Mm-hmm.
gonna really shift that too.
Yeah.
I feel like more visual artists and musicians are gonna find ways to work together.
To collab.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the interesting issues that I've been facing, I'm curious what you think about this, is I've worked on projects where I will like place an artist, usually a visual artist, onto some sort of NFT project, and sometimes the client is a public figure, so let's say an athlete, musician,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And I found that particularly with athletes and musicians, um, they come into the NFT project feeling like the visual artist, is just kind of,
And
um,
service.
yeah, like they're just like they should have the majority of ownership. They're like, I want
Yeah.
90%, and like the artist can get a little something, or like pay him something up front and then that's it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like this fight to be like, hey, like first of all, you can't create this NFT without visual artists, right?
Exactly.
So you need each other.
Mm-hmm.
This artist is just as important. Their art is just as valid,
Right.
and you're basically doing the same thing that
Mm-hmm.
you complain about the leagues doing or the labels doing, etc. And
Exactly.
so I feel like NFTs are an interesting opportunity to have this like broader conversation about how artists are treated in general, and how sometimes artists treat each other, and how like bigger, more powerful artists treat smaller artists, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm wondering if you've seen stuff like this in the space, or if you could see stuff like this coming, and like what do you think are some of the things that we have to do, like just as an NFT community and like artists in the community, to kind of prepare
For
for this,
that.
because it's only going to, as more people come into the NFT space, it's only going to get probably more common.
Yeah. I feel a few things with it. I feel like one, we have to nip it in the bud now. And how we will do that is through community. I feel like if we've seen like big artists come into this NFT space and not do well because they did not
Mm-hmm.
have the community with them. And if you don't have the NFT community behind you, that's it. Like the person who has the most NFT community should be the breadwinner of whatever collaboration is going on. That's how I view it,
Mm-hmm.
because they're the ones, the community is going to push the art, is going to buy the art, is going to secondary market the art. Like we're the ones
Mm-hmm.
who understand how this market works, not so much the majors, right? So I feel like community, if we continue to stick together and continue to like push for each other and build with each other and work one on one with each other, that's how this is gonna, we're gonna become the next stars, truly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not too concerned about like majors coming in. I'm excited for it. I'm like, work, come through. But don't come
Yeah.
through thinking that you're gonna run things. Like we've been in
Right.
here running things and working things and figuring this thing out. And I've witnessed it. I've seen like some major artists come in and not do very well. And then I've seen some who do very well because they've connected with community and they understand that that's important. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I feel like we have to just keep pushing each other to become the next stars of NFT, and which will in turn become the next stars beyond. But right now, I'm not here for the collaboration if you go and try to take all my bread.
Right,
like, I'm sorry.
right.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Just because we're doing so well already, how dare you try to come here and conflict with that? You know, like we're doing what we're supposed to do right now.